Welcome back to Instables, everyone. So again, going over my daily plan on exactly how I plan on playing into the SPY. Again, we are leading into CPI next Tuesday. Our next Fed rate hike again is going to be the day after on Wednesday. Our question is, are we going to continue on to cool down here as we overall have been range trading for the last few days? Where exactly are we headed next? Are we going to continue on higher here, or will we continue on with this rejection, with this increase in sell pressure that we have been getting? I'm going to go over exactly what we're looking for here. Now, before I jump into this, you guys can do me a huge favor, smash that like button if you find this video useful at all. Hit subscribe if you want to see my daily plan on exactly how I plan on playing into the market every single day. We go over candle structure, overall strength levels, and any key indicators that we need to be focused on. And again, if you are a day trader or you are looking for very volatile breakouts that we mention every single day in the Instables, and again, we mention any breakout that is worth looking at throughout the day, go to instables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today again. So jumping into the daily chart with you guys here on the SPY, again, overall range trading for the last few days. Even though we did have PPI coming out today, we did not flush. We didn't come all the way down to our 50-day moving average. We did stay above our lows of the week here at 390. So again, staying above our lows of the year, still consolidating, looking for that major move leading into next week again with CPI on Tuesday. Again, looking at our overall strength, we have been increasing in sell pressure. We have been on a cool down since our 12 crossed below our 26 EMA. We have been on quite the cool down. However, we have not been selling off. As you guys can see, very much setting up for that major move with CPI and our Fed rate hike again next Wednesday. So again, we are very much setting up for a major move. For next week, we will not have that major move coming in on Monday. We may have a cool down to our 50-day moving average at the very least. However, again, that major move and our direction and exactly where we may be headed next is very much going to be predicated on CPI and our next Fed rate hike the day after. As you guys can see, again, increasing in sell pressure. We are looking for that decrease in sell pressure. We want white shaded lines to start to come in to show that we are going to reverse here and possibly continue on higher. Again, possibly going into Monday, we get one white shaded line and then giving us that potential of that move either going higher or lower here. As you guys can see, as far as room to run to the upside, again, we are not in overbought territory, so it does give us room to run to the upside. We are not selling off below the median of our RSI. We are very much consolidating within it. We are not making that major move quite yet. So again, very much consolidating, looking for CPI and our next Fed rate hike. The largest indicator I would be watching, again, this is the dollar. When we get weakness on the dollar, we get strength in the market. We're looking for that bearish candle setup here. As you guys can see, again, we got weakness today in the market because we had, again, a bounce at the lower end of our range here on the dollar. As you guys can see, again, very much bouncing on the lower end of our range that we did have a previous bounce from. We also did hold here with our stronger momentum candle when we did have our stronger bounce. So again, we are very much within a range here, and we were bouncing today on that range. Again, we had a pullback for the last couple of days. However, that major move on the dollar as well will be not made until our CPI and Fed rate hike come out next week. Again, Jerome Powell mentioning that it is very, very likely that we're going to have a decrease in rates coming in December, which again is next Wednesday. So we'll see if Powell does listen to himself and if he does follow through with what he mentioned, or if we get a large increase in CPI for some given reason, and then he changes his tone completely. Again, we have a support here at 104 on the dollar. We are looking to see if we will drop down below the support level that we did have a bounce off of. As you guys can see, again, very much consolidating, looking for that major move to happen. As you guys can see, again, if the dollar does bounce, we will cool down in the market. As you guys can see here on the MACD, again, we mentioned a couple days ago that we did cross here, and we have been looking to see if we will continue that bounce, and that's exactly what has been happening. We've been continuing that bounce here, continuing with strength on the dollar, so again, giving us weakness on the SPY. So again, very much letting next week's CPI on Tuesday, and again, our Fed rate hike the day after on Wednesday. It's actually crazy that we're having the CPI the day before the Fed rate hike. It's actually insane. So we'll see exactly what happens, guys. Very much letting data predicate exactly where we're headed next. From here, again, not much of a candle structure set up for the downside or the upside at this point. Very much setting up for what data will bring us next with our 20-day above our 50, and then with our EMA lines crossing lower here, showing us opposite momentum. Very much giving us that consolidation that we have been getting for the last few days. Now, again, with that said, if you are a day trader, if you're looking for very volatile breakouts, we mention them every single day in the Instables room. Any breakout that is worth looking at throughout the day. For example, if you guys did see AM, we mentioned them in pre-market today on news. As you guys can see, dropping over 200% out the gate. We had pre-market high at 123, jumping above 123, And as you guys can see, jumping all the way up to $4.43 on the day. This is over 200% again out the gate in the instant bulls room. That was not the only major breakout that we had today. We had CLBO jumping up over 50% out the gate as well. The only two that we mentioned today on a slow Friday. Go to instabulls.com, guys, if you guys want to see these major breakouts for only $15 a month. You will never miss a breakout like today again. And again, all of you instabulls that come over and support the channel every single day, I hope you guys do have a blessed weekend. We will continue to take what the market gives us like we had here with AM and CLBO this morning. I appreciate you guys. God bless you guys. And if you guys do like this video, it does help the channel grow. And I do appreciate it very much. Again, God bless you all. And I'll see you guys in the next video.